In 1898, Abbot Pennings opened St. Norbert College with just 4 students. It was a modest beginning, but the abbot no doubt had a vision for something far greater. Today, St. Norbert is a thriving institution, 2,000 plus students strong, with 20,000 alumni and influence far beyond our campus. And we're not slowing down. As the world's only Norbertine Catholic liberal arts college, we educate students in a way that no other institution can claim. Now more than ever, this kind of education matters, and we're going to keep offering it. To that end, we are undertaking the Support What Matters campaign. Focused on the college endowment, Support What Matters will provide funding in 4 areas that represent the very essence of our institution. In this campaign, we're going to create more opportunity for more students through financial aid. We're going to focus on the student experience to promote learning and discovery in every aspect of life here. We're going to innovate relentlessly to meet the needs of a changing world, and we're going to celebrate and assert our identity as the world's only Catholic Norbertine liberal arts college.
Walk the pathways of St. Norbert College and you will see joy all around you. The joy of young men and women for whom opportunity is endless. The world and the future await. All things are possible. Their SNC education is something they cherish. Financial aid puts that education in reach for the overwhelming majority of them, and it helps us open our doors to a student body as diverse as the world itself, of all backgrounds, of all faiths, of all financial circumstances, from places near and far. Our support helps students realize their dreams and experience the transformative power of the education they receive here.
I don't even think I could put it into words how important it has been for me to receive all of the financial aid and scholarships I have. I am tasked with fully funding my education, my college education, by myself. I have siblings, one of which who actually goes to school here. So we come from the same family. It was always known that we were gonna have to pay for our own school. So I tasked myself with that from the very beginning, and having the scholarship money I've received has tremendously increased the opportunities I've been given solely because of that. So they're more important, I think, than I could ever put into words. So thank you to all of the donors out there, and especially to those who support me personally.
Financial aid will open St. Norbert's doors wider to students. The Support What Matters campaign will also focus on what they experience when they arrive. Our kind of liberal arts education is a holistic one. Everything a student experiences here is designed to impact learning, to teach important lessons. Athletics develop qualities like integrity, commitment, and teamwork. Service teaches about justice and compassion. Study abroad opens students' eyes to the world. Student organizations provide opportunities for leadership, and academic learning itself happens far beyond the confines of the classroom here.
I have been part of the Summer Undergraduate Research Fellows program since we helped create it. And one of the stories that comes to mind is one of my students. I had her in multiple classes and she was extremely shy and she didn't know how to express herself. And she joined the summer research program. And I remember towards the end of her 8 weeks when we were practicing our talks, I didn't recognize the woman that was standing on the stage. She was confident, she was poised, and her ideas were coming across so clearly. She's since decided to go to law school, and she's been doing wonderful work after graduating from St. Norbert College. But I would like to think that her experience in the Summer Undergraduate Research Fellowship Program helped to pave the way for her.
St. Norbert College has prospered throughout its existence, not by resting on its laurels, but by moving ever forward, and we must continue to do so. To be innovative and nimble is to stay relevant and vibrant. And so a third element of the Support What Matters campaign will be to promote strategic innovation, new technology, new methods of teaching, and new majors to serve an evolving world.
We're doing constantly innovative things. So First of all, technology, obviously. We have this community engagement program that is extremely popular in the humanities, where so many of our classes seek to take our students into the community and meet the community's needs where they are. We had students actually zooming in with students in Madrid in Spain and doing their community service in a whole other country, which they could do because of the technology. I think that's exciting, and I think there's a lot more innovation that can be done, and we have really creative faculty that are excited about doing that work. We have an incredible classics department. So when you think of strategic innovation, you might not think, oh, what we need is more Latin, more Hebrew, more Greek. But in fact, all of these professors that we have here that teach throughout the curriculum, right, in theology and philosophy and English, they all have so much to offer our Masters of Theology students, especially our Masters of Liberal Studies students, our students that do want to go to graduate school in theology or study for the priesthood, students that want to go on in philosophy or in literature. And what we really need is to dedicate a chair to coordinate that classics program, which would take us from having an incredible faculty to having the best program in the state.
Even as St. Norbert College continues to evolve and respond to a changing world, we must stay true to ourselves and our history. We are the only Norbertine Catholic liberal arts college in the world. Our mission and our values set us apart, and they are beloved to us. So it's appropriate that the Support What Matters campaign will fund the enthusiastic and vigorous assertion of our identity. We will declare who we are by caring for our community, by supporting the most vulnerable among us, by giving of ourselves through self-emptying service, by celebrating the healing power of dialogue, reconciliation, and justice.
Catholic culture is steeped in the idea of sharing a meal together. We do that so well. Catholic culture is steeped in the idea of caring for one another. And how many different ways can you possibly care for someone? I see this happening constantly. This campus abounds in Catholic virtue and Catholic deed and Catholic ethos, perhaps more than we might ever recognize ourselves. And isn't that what's most wonderful about this? It acknowledges beauty. It also acknowledges suffering and our agency in promoting beauty and alleviating suffering. That would be what is Catholic here. How we pursue beauty, how we alleviate suffering, how we extend an olive branch of peace and reconciliation and forgiveness, and how we might receive that same branch ourselves. That's what's Catholic. What's essential about Norbertine culture, what's essential about Roman Catholicism is love. And I know that sounds trite, and I know that sounds almost too easy and pat, but we can't escape this intersection of love in who we are yesterday, today, and tomorrow, because that's what matters most, love. And we believe this as Norbertines, we believe this as Roman Catholics. Love is our origin, love is our constant calling, and love is our fulfillment in heaven.
Together, these four focuses of the campaign will position our college to thrive as we stride confidently through our second century. As Abbot Pennings welcomed Francis Van Dyke, Anthony Vissers, Charles Savago, and William Marchant as his first students all those years ago, I'm sure he believed it was just the beginning for St. Norbert College. Today, as I look around me at the remarkable institution St. Norbert has become, I too believe it's just the beginning. The college has so much more to accomplish, so much more to offer. Imagine a future in which St. Norbert is able to welcome all deserving students, regardless of need, in which students are shaped in mind, body, and spirit through an endlessly rich and varied set of experiences, in which change is embraced and innovation is championed at every turn, in which we can be all that our mission calls us to be. That's the future this campaign will help secure. It couldn't be more important, because what we do matters, and I hope you will support it.